This is Jax West from Stephen Avery Project, MAM Gossip, Justice with Jax, continuing on the Brendan Dassey jail calls. These are all from 2006. Somebody filed the Freedom of Information Act to get these calls. All we know is they're from 2006 before Brendan went to trial. We don't know the specific dates on these calls. The ones we've listened to as of late are way early on from when Brendan was first taken into custody. Braces first! We are on episode 46. Hello, China. China is here. Sup? That's weird. Bryce was here first, and now China, on my screen anyway, is on top. Like, China was here first. So you two can fight it out. So this is episode 46. So that means there are 45. Hello, Miley. There are 45 other episodes that are all around an hour to an hour and a half in length. You can go to, let me get the link. Where's the link? Where is the link? There it is. You can go to this link, save it in your favorites or whatever. This is where you can find all of our previous lives going over these phone calls. So now we're in file 31, there are 6 tracks in this file. His calls are max 15 minutes. That's if he's got the time on his account, his card, whatever he is using. Hello, Rebecca. Or if people will take his call and stay on the phone with him. So this will be the last live we do in here for the day. But I think I will go on to the public Stephen Avery Project when this is done and do another review of all the calls we've listened to since the last time. I don't know how many of those I've made. I'll have to look before I number it. Hello, Carol. So let me get into this first one here. We'll see if anybody... Looks like he will get to talk to somebody on this call.
Hello, this is a collect call.
Sounds like Travis again.
This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Yeah, hello? Yeah? Okay. What are you gonna talk about now? Well, don't you want my locker count? Yeah, what is it? I think it's 44 2012 or something. 44 2012, yeah, that's it. 44 2012? Yeah. You sure? Yes. Locker 24? Yeah. Okay. But sometimes, Travis, where you put the 12 in, you might have to bring the locker com to 5 because... Okay, hold on. 44 20 12? Yeah, and then you might have to... What, 24? Locker 24? Yeah. But when you put it on 12, you just pull on it a little bit, and then you move the com to 5, and it'll probably open. Okay. You pull on it a little bit on the 12, yeah, and then you move it to 5 and it'll open? Yeah, if they didn't fix it, though. Huh? If they didn't fix it, though. Okay.
Hello, Carolyn. Nope, nothing juicy. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We've got the 3 Debbies in a row now. Yeah, I'm sure I could talk and talk forever. I'm trying to get caught up on laundry since I didn't have to work today. So I'm currently now, clothes are done. Now I'm washing all the blankets and pillows and stuff from the couch. I still have to do whites and I have to do my bedding.
What? I don't know whatever the fuck you want on the internet. Travis. Quit clicking on what? Did you hear me? What did you ask him now? I said I asked Grandma Grandpa if he would sell some land for me to get out bail, you know? Yeah. And he said he wouldn't. Why? And he put Grandma on, and she said that he wouldn't do that because that's the only way that they brought food in. Huh? That's how they got money. Like what? With the yard, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's the way that they brought money in. So they wouldn't sell it. They wouldn't sell it? Yeah, my mom said that she would sell her land, you know, she had like 2 acres or something like that with her house, and she said she wouldn't have enough money. No, she wouldn't. No. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess Maurice, she's selling, she's making up different
Hello,
stuff.
Carolyn and Mary.
Or she did braids.
And Peggy.
She's doing necklaces.
Ooh, good luck, Debbie. Kelly.
Okay, ready to listen to this, Brendan? What? Yeah, listen to this stuff.
Maybe we should go hunting for doubts today.
Can you hear it? Yeah. Dude, this fucking pop-up shit right here is pissing me off. Who is that? Listen.
This is all you gotta do is take your clothes off.
You're a retard. Dude, this fucking computer is gay. We'll stop going into that stuff. Yeah, but look. You're retarded. Hey. What? You're retarded. What? Why do you keep, don't you got, whatever that black stuff? Oh my god, dude, this fucking shit's really pissing me off. Hey, don't you got pop-up block or something? I ain't gonna pop up, I went on the website. Oh. Yeah, you said pop-ups. Hey, did you ever get to go in the game room yet? No. Why not? I don't know, I just didn't want to. This is the top one. You didn't want to? Oh, I didn't want to yet. Why? I don't know what's all in there. I would go in there if there's like PlayStation 2 in there. Well, go ask if you ask to go in there and then you'll see what's in there. Well, I don't want to go. I don't want to go in there and then there be no one in there to play with or something. That sounded pretty sick. Shut up. Fuck that one, dude.
So you just listen to Brendan talking about playing video games. Do you really think this is somebody who's raping and murdering a woman?
I think Crystal still cares. Crystal still cares? Yeah. I don't talk to her. Because she's been going on the computer.
Heather, I wouldn't be surprised.
She been calling? Yeah. She called like 2 times.
I am Jacqueline when I'm in trouble.
3 times? And what is she talking about?
So I am Jacqueline when I'm in trouble.
She said hi.
My family, my parents, my siblings, probably Debbie, everybody from when I was younger. My name was Jackie. And then once I turned like 20, once I got online and had to make my first screen name and everything, I became Jax.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No, did I know anything? What? No, did I know anything? No. That's my thought. Yeah, that sucks. I don't get channel 42 up here clear. Why?
Well, I didn't have anything in my dryer because I had already moved the stuff out of my dryer, Rachel, and put that all away. It's because the blankets and stuff was on the sanitary cycle, so it was taking extra long. So I just had to move that to the dryer and stuff into the washer. So I wasn't folding anything. That's why I got done fast.
Is your mom coming up with you today? No.
Oh, yeah, right, Corey.
If she don't make it tomorrow, she'll come up on Sunday. You do that, I wish I could come. Why? come see you getting ass raped by the guards. Shut up. This camera is not around. No. Huh? You can't take a joke. Can't take a joke? No.
And I just got that card last week in the mail from Melissa Kaluzinski, and she addressed the envelope to Jacqueline, but then on the card she wrote Jax. So she was all of, you know, when I was reading, I'm like, ooh, it came to Jacqueline.
Well, I've been hanging in there ever since then, and I always get stomach aches like at 8 o'clock.
Oh, Debbie, my mom does that because there's 4 girls. You know, I'm the oldest of 5, and so I've got 3 sisters and 1 brother, and my mom goes through all 4 of us girls' names.
No.
Oh, I've gotten the middle name too. My middle name is Tracy, so yeah, I'm in big trouble when it's Jacqueline Tracy.
Damn it. What? You can tell when they wake you up, because you can hear the door opening, because it sounds like, and they turn on the light so that gets in your eyes, and that's what wakes me up. No, I'm going to. Yeah, after breakfast, I go back into bed and go to sleep, and then...
But I've never done that to my son. Well, my son's never been in trouble. Honestly, my son's never been in trouble. Ever. I'm trying to think of a time my son was ever in trouble. Never.
I don't want to.
My son's never been grounded. Nothing. He's a good kid. So he's never been first and middle name. Hello, Danielle.
No. Do you see? I had mashed potatoes and turkey going out with funny thing right now.
Oh my gosh, did you, Debbie?
Hey, tell my brother says hi. I don't know.
See, I don't... Pictures from back then, it's when I was super skinny. Believe it or not, when I was young, I was so skinny, so grossly skinny.
Living like a G.
So it's like, oh my, look at me, I was thin once.
Nothing yet. No, what? She probably seen something right there.
Grace Kelly.
I farted. You just farted. You're Brendan. Oh, just farted. Well, usually I hold them in. Okay, Travis. Quit fucking pushing things. There. Travis. Fucking moron. Travis. Hey. What? You know, all the food out here that they got is mostly spicy. Don't touch nothing. Did you hear me? Huh? Did you hear me? Yeah. What did I say? I don't know. I said all the food. Hey. What? I said all the food that they got up here is mostly spicy. Yeah. Yeah, and then when I take a crap, there's like red stuff in it. Like spices. I'll do it. Don't touch something. Did she come back to that yet? No, she didn't say nothing. Oh. 24/44/2012. So Travis, did you use that one thing yet? What thing? That one thing I sent you, you know? That one icon thing? That means bird? Bird? Yeah, type it in once. B-I-R-D. Hi, she says hi. Okay. Hi. Type that in. Hey, what? Bird. Why? Just do it. But don't push enter. I don't got bird. I sent it to you, didn't I? No. Yeah, it did. I'd have it right here. No bird.
Yeah, I agree, China.
Yeah.
Don't need to hear that information.
Oh, you probably didn't even copy it the first time I sent it to you. Because it's a little guy that has the middle finger up itching his nose.
Not me, Bryce. I'm still here. Knock on
Ever
wood.
since that, I got one extra one that I think you don't got. Fuck yeah. It's a sweet and cherries, you know? Hey. Huh? You got that one? Oh, one. That, it says sweet with some cherry, or they already broke up. Blaine lost his job. Why? Because Rebel don't trust him and Bob. Dude, just shut up. I'll do it. Don't say a word. You never get it right, dude. Don't do it. Blaine lost his job, and my mom was gonna lose her job, but she talked to the boss, and he feels the same way as she does. How did Blaine lose his job? Rebel didn't trust him because ever since this happened, you know. Mm-hmm. So she fired Blaine and Bobby, but Blaine still works for Mike. Where does Blaine usually work? You know where that Dairy Queen is by Lake Michigan, you know? Yeah. Right across there is a big house, and that's where he usually works. Oh.
Probably, Corey. It's just, yeah, I was like, oh, what does this switch do? Oh, that's what it does. Totally recline.
Yeah. That's really funny when the boogeyman chases Booker T. The boogeyman chases Booker T? You know what he does? What? He eats worms. He eats worms? Yeah. What the fuck? He eats worms, and that one time when Booker T bought a present for his wife and brought it out to the mash thing. Yeah. She opened it and then she looked in there and then she dumped it all over the thing because there's all these worms in it.
Hello again, Melissa.
And Booker T's all over the place because he knows that the boogeyman did it. Mm-hmm. Good, sign up for this.
We have 1 minute left.
Okay, I'll leave you go. Okay. Oh yeah. Bye.
Debbie, that's sad.
Hello?
But it's nice
Hello, this is a collect call from...
Is it a good celebration?
An inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail.
Has it gotten easier over time?
Press 0. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom. Hi, honey.
Oh.
Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did it go?
I won't know nothing until Tuesday, hon.
Oh.
Okay? But I am going to call your attorney because I need to talk to him anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I need you to write down, write a little note and then sign it where you give, your attorney permission to talk to me about the case.
Yeah.
Okay? All right?
Okay.
Otherwise, we're not going to get nowhere here, hon.
No.
Because he doesn't even return my phone calls.
I know, China. I was like,
Okay.
wow, that was pleasant.
And you get your calling cards yet?
No.
Did you ask?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
They said they were going to check, but they didn't get back to me.
Well, it shouldn't take that long. I guess I'm going to have to call up there, huh?
Okay.
Huh?
You can.
What do you mean I can't?
I said you can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you doing okay otherwise?
Huh?
Are you doing okay otherwise?
Yeah. What, did you get back?
Huh?
Did you just get back?
Yeah, a little bit ago, hon.
She asked if he's okay.
Oh, no, I've been back for...
Yeah, maybe
For a
she
while,
just got
from
her some or
Milwaukee.
something. So
But not that long.
she's feeling good.
So I was gonna
By the
say,
time I got back home, hon, by
Yeah.
the time I would have got back to Sheboygan,
Yeah.
we would have only had maybe 15 minutes to visit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So you're going to come tomorrow?
yeah, I'm going to call tomorrow and see if I can come at 3.
Okay.
Okay? If I'm not up there around 3 o'clock, then you know I can't.
Okay.
And then I'll see you on Wednesday otherwise.
Okay.
Okay? But yeah, I need you to write a thing. You got his address?
Huh?
Do you have your lawyer's address?
No.
It's not on his card?
No.
No. Okay.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Were you the only one home?
Yeah. Me and Scott.
Yeah. Because I tried to call before, like, 15 or 20 minutes before.
You did?
Yeah.
See, she was getting some.
Nobody answered?
No, I got the answer machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been home for a while. Maybe I was outside
Yeah.
hauling stuff in.
What is he moved in already?
Not yet.
Oh.
We got to get everything situated with the landlord and...
Yeah.
Yeah. His landlord. But... Yeah, otherwise me and your dad will be up tomorrow.
Okay.
Why, would you like to talk to Scott?
Yeah.
You seem bummed out, hon.
Huh?
I said you seem bummed out.
No.
Hold on.
Hello. Hello. Hey, what you doing? Not much. No? No. How you hanging in there? Pretty good. Pretty good? Yeah. Starting to accommodate you better, huh? So you're getting used to it more, I bet. Not really. No? No. Well, it's a lot to get used to, I guess. Yeah. So what you been doing with yourself? Besides nothing. Watching TV. Watching TV? Yeah. How you doing there with schoolwork? Pretty good. Yeah, you like it or is it hard? Well, it's not hard, but it's like in the middle. Sorta? Yeah. So they treating you pretty decent or no? Well, some of them, yeah. Some of them, yeah? Yeah. Oh, boy. Still nobody in by you? No. No? So, your lawyer's been talking to you? No. No? Come out, says you will be. Yeah. Well, hang in there, kid. We're still supporting you, okay? Okay. All right, here's your mom. What? Well, yeah, I watched the fucking old too, because that shit that was been in there must have been in for fucking a month.
Hello?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Oh, you called me?
Yeah. I just wanted to see if you were coming up or not.
Oh, Bryce.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll have to call first to see if I can,
Yeah.
so they don't have nothing going on. But they shouldn't on a Sunday anyhow.
Slapping would be assault. Is assault a misdemeanor?
But when if you
I don't know. Yeah,
you'll
but
go
slapping's
till
assault.
4.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking again, maybe visiting is from what, 1 From 12 to 1?
Huh?
From 12 to 1?
No, it's 12 to 4.
What?
It's 12 to 4.
12 to 4?
Yeah.
Who said that?
That's what the visiting order is in
For Sunday?
for Sunday.
There's 3 different visiting hours.
Yeah.
From 7 in the morning until 9.
Huh?
Yes. From 7 until 9 in the morning. And then from 12 to 1.
Yeah.
And then from 5:30 to 7:30.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's active Sundays or whatever.
Huh?
Ain't it active Sundays? That's what it says on the thing.
Active Sundays.
Yeah.
I'll call them tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's always I'll call
If I'm
tomorrow.
not up there, I might
I'll
come
call
up there
tomorrow.
earlier, though.
Okay.
I'll call
Might come up
tomorrow.
for
Did you
10,
call?
if I can.
No,
In the
Brendan.
morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I kind of got something going on in the afternoon.
Premeditated slap.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'll call them and I'll find out. So figure if I'm not there by 10 or 10:30, then
Yeah.
you know we couldn't.
Okay.
Okay?
What do you know you do?
And I'll call down there,
You called it right now.
and then
And then I'll call back.
I'll call and I'll see where your credit cards, your calling cards are,
Yeah.
and I'll see if we can visit tomorrow.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can call up until what, 7:30?
Yeah.
Okay, when this time's done with,
Yeah.
I'll quick call down there and ask them,
Yeah.
and you call me back at 7.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then I can let you know either way.
Yeah. I thought there was wrestling on today, but I guess there ain't.
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe later on.
Boy, last week it started at 6.
Yeah.
6 until 10 o'clock.
I don't know.
That was just because of that basketball that was on there.
Even my side coat, my pocket, maybe my cigarette. Should be in there.
Every time I see that one commercial, I always want to see that movie more and more. Hey,
Huh?
every time I
I'll
see
gladly
that commercial, I
pay
want to see that
you
movie more and
Tuesday
more.
for a hamburger today.
What movie is that?
Stay Alive. Where they play that one game on PlayStation. You there yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, where they play PlayStation 2 and on the game if you die in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking here.
Why is he coughing?
Huh?
Why is he coughing?
Are you coming down with a cold?
Please, somebody, have Scott get COVID. Did I say that?
Yeah, when I called Travis yesterday, I was a little pissed off
Why?
because he's going somewhere this weekend that I wanted to go with
Where's that?
by Mindy's. He said he might take Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis keeps on joking about my, fathers and that.
Your what?
My fathers.
Your father's?
Yeah.
What do you mean, your father's?
He says I got 3 of them.
What?
He says I got 4 of them.
How does he figure you got 4 of them?
Well, my real dad,
Yeah.
and he said, Scott
Porn stash.
And who?
and Travis.
Really?
Yeah, and then he said he was going to call him Tom, but he's like, well, I can't call him Tom because that's a stepdad.
What makes a difference?
I don't know.
Next time he says something, tell me you've only got 1.
Who's that?
Well, who is he?
My dad?
Okay, then.
Yeah, I know he's just fooling around. Just like when he
4
said he
fathers
was.
because Travis is counting himself as one. And so then there's Pete Dassey, his biological father.
He said
And
he
then
was
Tom Yonda, who
Yeah,
is his current stepfather because Barb was not divorced at this time. She's still married to Tom Yonda. And then, or no, she just got divorced, right? And then now Scott. So that would be 4. So she married Pete, then Tom Yonda, and then Scott.
So
3.
Blaine's over by,
You have 1 minute left. Huh?
Blaine's over by Jansen?
Yeah. Jason's not there, though.
No. Well, I'll let you go so you can call.
Okay, well, call me back at 7 then, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
I love you, too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now we're on track 3 of 6.
Hello.
Hello, this is a collect call
That sounds like
from
Scott again.
an
So is
inmate
this
at the
him calling
Sheboygan
back at
County
7?
Jail. To accept charges, press 0. To refuse charge, this call is subject
Oh,
to monitoring and
man.
recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. You still there? Yeah. Oh, okay. How's it going now? Pretty good. Yeah? Yeah. Some more happened a half hour ago. Hey, what'd they feed you tonight? I had a brat. A brat? Yeah, bread. Some jello. How's the food though? Pretty decent? Kind of. Kind of? Yeah. The reason I'm asking, I'm just getting ready to eat some of your mom's and I just see if there's comparisons the same. Yeah, I'm listening to some music right now. You're listening to music? Yeah. And TV or something like that? No. You got a radio? No, it's on the TV. It's on some TV commercial that they got like some facts on it that has some songs on it. Oh. You got books there to read? Yeah. At least you can keep yourself
Scott's
occupied
asking
a
more
little bit, huh?
questions than Barb does, though.
Kind of. Huh. So then they wake you up in the morning? 5 o'clock. Really? Yeah. You get to go back to bed? Well, for a little bit, yeah. For until 9:30.
Good point, Emily. Yeah, how's the food there?
Oh, you go to school at 9:30? Yeah, and then it lasts until 11:30, and then they come back at 2 o'clock, and then till 4. Oh. 2 to 4 school? Yeah. Well, at least you're doing something Yeah. Well, here's your mom. Okay. All right. Hang in there, bud. Okay. Bye.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
You filled out a paper for calling cards?
No.
Well, in order to get a calling card, you need to fill out a paper, which you said they gave you, right?
Well, that one guy said that he was going to write it in the book.
Well, you find out if he did.
Okay.
But you're supposed to be signing, filling out a
Yeah.
piece of paper and signing it.
Yeah.
You need to sign it in order to get it.
The receipts.
Yes.
Sorry, Brendan's not a professional on
Right.
jail life.
So how many receipts do you have from calling cards?
4.
You have 4. But you didn't get the
Scott
calling
broke
card.
into a
Well, I
girlfriend's
got 4 cards.
house and beat her
4
up.
receipts and 4 cards.
And so he was arrested for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all empty.
And believe it or not, he used to be
Except that
married,
one, but I don't know if there's
to a
something
Barbara.
wrong with it.
so there's more than one Barb Toddick. And
Okay, fill out another
in
paper.
Manitowoc, there's another guy named Scott Toddick, no
And
relation
sign
to
it.
this
You get it.
douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk to the guard. Is that the guy you talked to at the guard or what?
Who do you talk to for that?
The guard?
Huh?
Yeah, the guard.
The guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask him if you're filling it out wrong or something.
Do you know what Travis is home?
I couldn't tell you, dear.
Oh,
And, we'll be coming up for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Until what time?
What?
Until what time?
I don't know.
Yeah, right, Madison? I couldn't imagine having the name Scott Toddick and living in the same area.
So you look decent.
How
Yep, he
short?
beat his mother, too.
Well, that's up to you. Just whatever you get, don't get a
Shoved her against a wall.
Because
Why not get a mushroom?
I don't want you with a mushroom.
No, Jim. Why, you
You
used to have
gotta
it.
look, you have to look, you have to look respectable.
Not like a game banger.
Okay?
Well, how should I get it? Like you always got it?
A decent one.
Short on the sides and then... Like,
Yeah, otherwise have him taper it for you.
what's that?
He'll know.
Taper it?
Yeah.
You mean shave it off?
You know that
No.
fancy salon in a jail,
Like I used to cut Tom's
and
back.
you can just say what you want, and they're gonna do what you want when you want it. That's how jail works.
Why can't they just get it how you usually do it when I was out? You cut the sides, the back,
Well, yeah, if you want it that way. Yeah, you can do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Porn stash. That's Debbie. I've always wondered why don't
that would
people?
be fine.
Why hasn't anybody talked to Scott's mother
I'll
to
let
find
go
out
later.
about Scott allegedly being at the hospital twice that day?
Yeah, when I called, I was listening to a song.
Has nobody talked to Scott's mother
If
to
I
ask
would
about that?
call
On
Kelly, you know,
why would he go
she
visit
would-
his
she
mother
probably
that
told me to
they have a
put
bad
that phone next
relationship?
to the
So
TV
he's there
so she
during the
could hear it.
day instead of going to work.
And the song is, I like
Then
Big Bucks.
leaves to go hunting for how long before he's picking up Barb and going back. Just
What?
doesn't add up to me. Oh yeah, they do highlights, perms,
I can't hear
all
you.
that.
That's on my phone.
That is?
Recorded it.
Oh. Did you order that CD yet?
Huh?
Did you order that CD yet?
What CD? I can't remember what I did with the paper from the address. I mean the phone number.
Oh. remember it still.
Well, what is it?
Ain't it like 1-800-422-8900? I think.
I don't know. The paper might be here. Otherwise, it's in my purse somewhere. I'll look. I'll see if that number is the same.
Well, the song, the CD is called Country's Got Heart.
Jeff needs me to do something real quick, so I'll be right back. Let me know if I miss anything.
Country's Got Heart.
I'll look for it tomorrow.
Okay.
If it's the number, I'll call it and order it for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to try to call Travis and see if he's home.
And then next week, I should have that other number for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then you can start by that. Hey, Mom.
What?
So the next time when you get your phone bill,
Yeah.
and if it wouldn't say none of them, when I call you, you know, all them that calls you ain't on there,
Yeah.
that means that you don't got to pay for them, right?
Right. But they will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're not, maybe the state has to pay for them or whatever.
I doubt that, dear. You're calling a collect. You're making a collect call.
Yeah. Oh. No problem. I just want to come home. The hell?
I know. I know you do.
Oh, I don't know.
I want you to come home myself.
Yeah. I know you said that,
Well, maybe if you were here, everything would go back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have the rest back here.
Yeah.
They come home, they get clothes, they leave.
Yeah. That's on the weekend, so.
During the week, too. Bobby hasn't been home since last week. Not this last week, Wednesday. The Wednesday before that.
Yeah.
He comes home, gets some clothes, and leaves again.
Again,
I thought you said blame.
19-year-old boy isn't hanging out at home. Especially a murderer.
Well, not this last week, but the week before that.
Yeah.
He was by Jason for the whole week because he was babysitting.
Yeah, I know.
And this last week, it was only me, Scott, and Blaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Blaine was saying something about those tickets that he's got, right?
Yeah, he's got wrestling tickets.
Is that for WrestleMania?
God, I don't know, hon.
Not tomorrow, not Sunday this week, but next week, right?
April something, I think.
April 10th.
I was never home as a teenager, and I moved out when I was 17, almost 18.
Yeah, that's when WrestleMania.
So Bobby is what, 19 at this time? Yeah, he's not home.
That's where he's going.
He also killed a woman.
Yeah, because they got a lot of matches to do for championship belts and that. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them I know that's on there. And hopefully when John Cena and Triple H wrestle for the WWE Championship, I hope John Cena wins.
I had the VCRs hooked up, I could probably tape it for you, but...
You don't got it, do you?
Huh?
You don't got that channel.
Well, and another way, I can get it for you. Your dad's taping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't get to see it.
When you come home, you can.
Yeah, when's that going to be? Next year? Or could say, if I'm guilty, if they say I'm guilty, then it would be probably for like 20 years. By that time, I'll be 36. Right?
Huh?
Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you, hon.
I'll be 36 when I would get out then.
Oh, we're going to get you out before that.
How could you get me out?
Because if you're innocent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying after they would...
We've got an email from Melissa, so
Huh?
we'll check out what that is.
Yeah?
I would have to go to prison then.
Yeah?
Yeah, for, say, about 20 years then.
Yeah, but if you're not guilty, hon.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute left. We'll see. Give it a couple more days, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay. I'll try to hang in there.
Just hang in there, okay, hon?
Yeah. Well, if I keep on getting these books that I'm reading, I'll be okay.
Okay.
But I don't know if she has anymore.
Fun reading them then.
Okay. I'll let you go.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
I love Scott too.
He says he loves you.
Love him too.
He loves you too.
Okay.
Right?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Before I start the next one, here's Melissa's email. No, Heather, I do not hear from Marnie. So Melissa's email, the subject is starting over again, exclamation point. Hey there, how are you feeling? You get some rest? I'm okay, a little frustrated. So now the health department is involved, but also one wing is like protesting because they're putting new positive cases on their side and they are over their 14 days, meaning the 14 days that you have to be quarantined. So now they are thinking of moving the wing I'm on, the whole wing to the side that keeps testing positive over there, but the center wing has been negative, but I could be wrong about them moving us. I don't know what they are trying to do, but if they moved us, that's putting us and our health, in a position to where, it's not right, safe-wise. I don't know. I just feel like they don't know what to do. It's so much, a lot more anxiety now than ever. The one wing has people sick to where if we go, we are going to end up getting sick. It's crazy. There's like 2 other units that are empty, and they should be putting them over there. So I just want to let you know what's going on. I'll keep you posted, but I'm hoping we don't move and that they leave us. Well, I talk to you soon. Hope everything on your end is okay. Talk soon. It just really upsets me that Melissa, because she's special to me, but that all inmates everywhere, not just, I know, here comes the sun again, Corey, that all inmates' lives are put at risk during this global pandemic. We're not going to fight about COVID. COVID is real. So don't even try to get on me and say that it's not a real thing. It is a real thing. And so I haven't been able to visit Melissa since March. She hasn't been able to see her family since March. They're keeping them locked up in their rooms. They're not able to get exercise. They're not able to go outside. They're not able to go to the cafeteria and go get food. They're not being allowed access to commissary as much as they should have it. They're being allowed to still shower, but they're only getting to shower like 3 times a week. And people need to shower more than that, especially women if they have their period. You kind of want to bathe a little regularly. Sorry, guys that don't want to hear about it. And I know Melissa has told me before that people who have tested positive for COVID, they've moved them in a place where people are like battling stage 3 cancer. Oh, we're going to put them in this medic area. It's not the same. Somebody with cancer cannot be exposed to somebody with COVID. You know, you get COVID on top of cancer. How are you going to beat that? Yes, exactly, Corey. It's inhumane. It is inhumane how these people are being treated. They are in prison. They are not on death row. They have not been given a death sentence. These are still people. If you treat people like animals, eventually they're going to become animals. So it needs to be decided, is prison punishment or rehabilitation? If you have somebody who is sentenced to X amount of years, well, that means they're going to be back in society at some point. Don't you want them to be a good member of society, guilty or not? But if you're going to constantly treat them like trash, and then the whole system is against them even when they get out, that it's hard for them to get a job, nobody wants to hire them with whatever on their record, so then all that's left for them is crime, and repeat the cycle. Melissa is somebody who is very active. She really likes Zumba, right? That's the aerobics thing. I want to say Roomba, but it's not Roomba. Roomba's that vacuum cleaner. It's Zumba, right? She used to regularly walk the grounds because she was bringing the food menus to all the different houses. So now you're just in your cell. Luckily, she has an iPad. Not everybody can get an iPad or tablet. I'm sure it's not an iPad, but I just call a tablet an iPad. Not everybody can afford that, because it's not just buying an iPad. You then have to pay a monthly fee to be able to use it. It's like $20 a month it costs Melissa to use the iPad. And if she doesn't pay that in a timely manner, so like all the songs and stuff she purchases, it's not that you purchase the song and now you get it and you have it and it's always on your tablet. After a month, everything's wiped out and you have to buy it all over again. Just another way to scam our inmates. So she's got to remember songs and stuff. And Melissa, she's partial to country, but she likes a little of everything. She not the Billy Banks boxing thing. So she really likes country, and then she also she's very into her Catholic faith, and so she's into religious music. But then she also likes some rock and pop, and so she likes a little bit of everything. But then you got to try and remember these songs and buy them again. Taibo, there you go. That's what that was called. But also, okay, say you have the money that you can buy a tablet, and then you have the money to put on it every month. It all depends on your access to Wi-Fi in the router. Melissa is in a center wing that then the router is right near her room. So she's got a strong signal. So like Marnie had told me that she wasn't even going to bother getting a tablet because she knows that the signal is crappy where she's at and she wouldn't be able to get access to anything anyway. So Melissa uses it mostly for music, loves her music, and then she plays games. But again, you have to buy those games every month. Pay $20 every month for something you've already paid for. There's no reason the song can't just stay on your tablet. We don't have to pay that. Sorry. Little rant. Let's go into the next call. We're going into 4 of 6. In this file.
Hello, this is a collect call from
Brandon.
an inmate. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Oh? The hell you want?
Travis.
I thought you were going by Mindy's. I was going to, but I didn't. Just died to stay home and shit. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So what are you doing?
Yeah, I can't imagine Debbie adding COVID on to cancer.
Man had a call. They're working out there and fucking wake me up and shit. Fuck that clean. Oh, bitch. So are you really going
For people new, just know Travis uses bad language, so be warned.
No, I can't go. She's only like 12 years old. I don't know, Brennan. I don't know yet, dude. I might. Yeah, I just got done talking to my mom twice. Oh, how many times did you call here? What do you mean? Today? Yeah. Just this once? Oh. Just the perfect time. Amanda just hung up on me. Yeah. I'm being such an ass to me and I feel stupid. Why do you keep on talking to her? Huh? Why do you keep on talking to her? So I told her to stop fucking calling me. You know what that means, Travis? Huh? Do you know what that means when she keeps on calling you? What? She still cares about you. I know that, but dude, I don't get the fucking point, dude. She called me when some other guy was fucking fingernails. Like, yeah, right? No, seriously, dude. Yeah, I so mad at her. I called her a stupid fucking retard and everything. I was doing everywhere in the town. I was like, see, you are a fucking little cunt. I hung up on her. She called back. I was like, stop fucking calling me. Quit calling me, dumb fucking cunt. I was like bitching her out and shit. Yeah. And I just like hung up on her. Bye. I hung up on her. I'm leaving. And I just like...
Oh, China.
I actually like lost it. Yesterday, you know? Yeah. When I called you, who was all home? Just me and Justin. Oh, I was gonna say. Why? If I called you twice, your mom would have been yelling. I thought. Yeah, she would. Yeah. So I was like, delete this thing off the phone tonight. Yeah. So I didn't even know. Yeah. That's what I do. Is she there right now? Yeah. Oh. I believe so. Hey, you got pay-per-view, don't you? Huh? Don't you got pay-per-view? What do you mean view? On the TV, you know? I gotta pay for it? I don't get it. I have regular cable now. You do? Yeah. So you don't got, you know, where you can watch movies and that? I don't got that no more. No? No. Yeah, you got rid of it when there was good movies out. Mm-hmm. Like, let's say there's Stay Alive, Get Rich or Die Trying. Man, I've seen that movie. I guess it's a really good movie. Yeah. I want to see Stay Alive, though. You ever see that on TV? No. It's where people, there's like a whole room full of people. Oh yeah, I seen that, and where they die.
Carla, salute.
Play a game. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. By this one, like, I think it's a girl with a white mask on or something. So did you go to my locker? Huh? Did you go to my locker, or are you going to go into my locker on Monday? Yeah, you might. You might. Probably cleaned out. Probably. That's fun to see. I was going to say, if my books are still in there and there's like a, you know, a school book in there, you know, like for library, I was going to ask you if you could go bring it back to the library. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, but if they cleaned it, that means they did it. Oh, I forgot to ask my mom that question. What question? I was going to ask her if she went to school to get my stuff, you know, for my folders and notebooks and that. I was going to answer, but... Yeah, and about yesterday when you were saying I had 3 dads, that's a lie. Me? Yeah. Tom and your real dad. Actually, it would be 4. No, Scott. Yeah. But I only got 1 so far. And my real dad. And if my mom marries Scott, that would be, well, right now he's in front of Tom, because Tom ain't much. Tom's a bitch on the corner now. Yeah. Look at her. You know, before, when he moved
Yeah, you're so right, Rebecca.
Mike Osmondson, he gave me and Blaine a Christmas present. Yeah? That was worth, like, $30, you know, and I just ripped a little piece of paper off of it, and I gave it to Blaine. He's like, I don't want this. And I'm like, I gave it to my mom, and she's like, hey, I'll give this to Tom. You know what it was? What? A blow-up doll. Give you a blow-up doll? Mike Osmondson did. For like a prank, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Tom's probably using it. Because he lives with his brother, you know. What, are you watching TV? Yeah, I thought there was going to be wrestling on tonight, but I guess there ain't. Oh, really? Yeah. Must suck. Because last week, Saturday, there was. I guess I can't get a hold of Blaine to ask him if he can do that for me. Do what? Because, you know, next week, Sunday, he's going to Wrestling for Live, you know? Oh, really? Yeah, he's going to WWE or whatever, or Raw, I don't know, on Sunday and all that, April 10th. Oh, really? What's up?
Water bottle is purple.
Is he your real dad? Yeah. Oh. Not you. I know. You're real dad. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they didn't call. Yeah. What? What'd you do? I fucking pushed the button on it.
Yep, Tom and Scott are cousins. I don't think they ever had a good relationship, though.
I thought I was going to say this call is terminated because you can't dial. What button did you push? I don't know. When I called my mom like a week ago and she dialed something and it says this call is being terminated, she told me to call back before it hung up. So who's all home there? You? Me, Dustin, my brother for sure. I don't know who else. I'm downstairs in my room. Go look once. There you go. Why? Just do it, then I can call you back if your mom's not home. My mom saw my nose too because they were going to play cards. With who? I don't know. So I know she's home for sure. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make sure because of when I get my calling cards, I'm gonna save one card for Monday. Then I'm gonna see if she really still cares a little bit for me. Oh. Just just to see what she'll say. When you call your calling card, it's not collect, right? No, it's paid for already.
Yeah, he's, such a troublemaker, that kid.
Cause you're calling collect right now, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, my mom couldn't make it up today, so she couldn't come to my house. Oh, that's what you were saying yesterday. Yeah. But it's gonna be in the morning at 10 o'clock. Why? Because she's got something to do in the afternoon. Fuck me. Yeah, you know what, when she went to Milwaukee to talk to that one attorney, at 5:30 she got back.
What up, cat?
Like, you sat that long, and she's like, no, I only sat for like 2 or 3 hours. She went out with some Scott and that.
I just plugged in the massager of my chair.
I guess she's got 2 bullets and a car in the garage. Got most of his stuff in the house.
Nope, Gail, you haven't missed anything of note.
What the fuck can do this house, sell it then? No, he was just for rent, Oh. Because the landlord was right across from him, or on the side of him. Actually, I guess I can call you back. Why? Because the phones go off at 7:30 and it's almost 7:30 now.
Crap.
So they're
I'll be
gonna
right
be going or
back.
what?
Somebody's here.
Not right now. Because we'll run out of time though. Because I called you at like... Wait. Hang on, I'll look on TV. Yeah, we got like less than a minute almost, in a little bit. So what are you doing? Just talking to you. Laying in your bed? No. What are you doing? I'm just talking to you. I can't lay in my bed and talk on the phone. So you're standing there? Yeah. Why can't you lay in your bed? Because if I would try to do that, the phone would disconnect. Why? Because the phone is out here in my bed, like... Oh, it's not like on the outside of yourself? Well, it's about, probably say about 15 feet away. Or say more than that, a little bit. Oh, outside your cell or before outside? What? Is the phone actually inside your cell or no? Yeah, it's inside my cell, but actually, there's a window here, the phone's right here, by the bars, TV, then you go over a little bit, there's the table, and shower, then a door to get you out of here, then my door for my cell that I get locked down at 10 o'clock. There's 3 more here, and then that's what it usually is, and then I'm back to the phone. First time you left? I don't know. Don't you got like a time on your phone? No. No. That sucks. Well, I can call my mom. She's got a timer on her thing so she can time it. Yeah, when I let Mom go, I said that I loved her, and I told her to tell Scott I missed him and loved him. watching 60 on TV. Oh. Like Gothic or something like that, too. Gothic 2 or something like that. What channel was that on? TV. What channel would that be? 60 for me, I don't know what for you. Yeah, I think it would be 60 too. 60, I think. Because the 50s are all cartoons and that. So 50 to 55 is cartoons, so...
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, I guess I'll leave you go then. Well, wait for 30 seconds or so. Why? What? Why? I don't know, because you're paying for the whole time, though. Yeah? Yeah, so you're just wasting a minute or something. Oh, no, it's not okay if you want me to. Well, no, don't pay. Well, I'll let you go then. Hey. Huh? I'll talk to you later. Okay. Okay. Bye. Love you. Yep, love you too. Bye.
Thank you for...
Hi! Sorry, Jeff was supposed to be giving me the heads up when this person was coming to the house to pick something up from, so Jeff didn't Jeff didn't message me and tell me the guy's on his way. So dogs start barking, and I was like, holy shit, dude's here. So let me move on to the next call.
Hello? Hello, this is a collect call from
Brendan.
an inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. To accept charges, press 0. To refuse charges, press... This call is
Yay,
subject
cat.
to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Yeah, sorry, I was outside.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Talking to you and I was watching TV.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
I still have a window Jesus downstairs on my window. The story with that is it is a Halloween decoration that people had complained about and wanted it removed from the shelves, wanted it banned because it freaked people out. And so, of course, then I had to have one. Yeah, you can hear my vibrator. I know, Carolyn. And so I was doing a live, and somebody saw it, and they called it Window Jesus, and it's just become an inside joke since then.
Huh?
7.
7 o'clock. So what did you say again?
Huh?
What did you say about Tuesdays?
What do you mean? What did I say about Tuesday?
When you came up here, you said something about Tuesday.
Yes, I gotta do some talking on Tuesday, okay?
Yeah. But if Grandpa would do that, you know,
Yeah?
and would I have to wait for the next court thing?
No, we'd have to put a thing in. We'd have to put another motion in, hon.
Yeah, but how long would that take?
I don't know. Shouldn't take that long.
And see, this, I feel bad for Brendan here because we've already heard enough calls where he has been told his grandpa's not going to do this.
Huh?
That he's gotta go
So Barb should be telling him it's not happening.
on April
I know that's tough, but
Yeah.
the kid's obsessing on it,
If you would tell him
thinking that he's got a chance to get out,
Yeah.
and his grandfather is not going to sell any property for him. Dolores was blunt and told him up front, no, and if he would do it, he would have done it for Steven. He didn't do it for... So if he's not doing it for Steven, the favorite, he's not doing it for
Why
Brendan.
not?
that would be good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some beer.
Huh?
Maz, that's what it's supposed to look like. That's why I have it on my window. So it makes people think that somebody's looking out the window if they show up here. You know, that's the whole joke of it all.
I think he got LimeWire again because he lost it, you know?
Yeah.
And because I wrote down some songs that I heard on the TV.
Huh?
I heard some songs on the TV that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you got that one song, Ma?
I don't know.
Choo Choo Train or whatever?
Alan doesn't like Brendan.
Yeah, Choo Choo Train.
Doesn't like Barb.
That's all you do.
Oh.
Alan blames Brendan for Steven being in prison.
Yeah,
Alan
I
says
don't-
Brendan
I
should have
believe I
kept
can
his
fly.
mouth shut.
Turn around.
It's wrong.
I got some other ones.
Gotta
I got
remember
like
that
5 or
Alan
6
doesn't have the highest of IQ either.
Yeah.
And it's a dick thing to say. And a dick thing to think. To blame this poor kid that didn't know what he was
Do you
saying
still remember her number?
and what it
Yeah.
was doing.
Well, why would you think I would lose it?
What? I don't know.
But there's no way Alan's going to do anything to help Brendan. It's just not happening.
He just got my ass all wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, touched me with his wet hand.
Oh my God, China. Facebook is so stupid.
Well, in school, that day before I left, Travis said he was going to take my stuff and put it in in his locker,
Yeah.
He said Miss Knox took it. Did you get it yet?
What's that, hon?
Like all my folders, my notebook, my assignment notebook.
Yes, I did, dear.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Do you know if she cleaned out my locker?
Yes, we did.
Ah, no worries, Maz.
Yeah. Well, Travis was going to look in it on Monday.
We cleaned it all out, dear.
You put the books back,
The books that stay at school, Miss Knox took.
Oh.
They'll be there for you when you get back.
Yeah. Well, Travis said, I got a question too about if I don't like it there and if I get homeschooled, will I still graduate?
Well, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because yesterday when I called Travis, he said next year he might get homeschooled.
Yeah.
I was deciding if I would get homeschooled, would you think if we could get the same person and we would be paying together or something?
Well, I don't know.
That would be really neat though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where would we do it?
I don't know.
Probably at a house, wouldn't it?
We'll have to see.
Well, it would have to be at a house.
Well, yeah.
I don't know, Corey, what the whole history is there, why it is, but Barb has always been looked down on by her parents. She's never had a good relationship with her parents. I don't know why. You would think her being the only girl, not saying she has to be the favorite, but you would think, she'd be somewhat special. Oh, and what are you saying to me, Rebecca?
That one movie that you wanted?
Yeah.
Is it called, Slither?
Huh?
Slither?
What do you mean?
Is that what the movie is called?
Okay, so I missed when I was outside on the last call with Travis that they mentioned 2 bullets in the garage and the landlord. Hey, y'all, fill me in on that. And thank you, Rebecca, for sending it my way. Good morning, Kelly.
Big fat.
Yeah, I've seen the previews.
Yeah. There's that one, Stay Alive. I don't know if Blaine, did he see that one yet?
Slither's a good movie if you like horror movies and you've never seen it.
Did Richard die trying?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, I wrote down a few of them. I got probably like 7 or 8 movies that I think are really good. Travis said he's seen the previews of Stay Alive and he wants to see that one. But that's in theaters now. On Friday it was.
So you better make sure you get your calling cards tomorrow.
Yeah. I think that's what the card said. So did you call here once before?
Yeah, but the main guy ain't in there yet, hon.
No.
I'll have to call tomorrow.
Oh. What are you going to ask?
Sure you have.
What am I going to ask them?
Yeah.
to see if you can get a haircut for one thing.
Yeah, ask him if I could have my best friend come up, see me.
Yes, that too.
And try to get Marie or something, if she really wants to see me.
That and your toothbrush.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And get some toothpaste too.
That's what you got money in the canteen for.
Oh,
Fill out a paper. Make sure you sign it.
yeah.
This is again why Brendan needs an advocate.
More money off for you on
He doesn't understand how to do this canteen stuff. Nobody,
Don't worry how much it is.
he doesn't understand this stuff. You know, somebody explaining it to him isn't enough. He needs special help.
Did you hear him?
What?
He said you're getting the money for free. You might as well spend it.
Well, I don't want to spend...
Huh?
I don't want to spend your guys' money.
It's put in there for you, Brendan. Use
Yeah.
it. It's not only from me. It's from other people, too.
Well, Corey, and that's, since these calls are not in order, we've already heard this before, that Brendan eventually says, you know, he's got friends and stuff that tell him he should let his hair grow long, and then that Brendan's got some kind of scars on his head, and he doesn't want the scars to show. How he's got those scars and what they are, don't know, but he doesn't want his hair short. He doesn't want people seeing those scars.
Starting to get a runny nose.
Huh?
Starting to get a runny nose.
No. Yeah? Spring is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be out, though.
Huh?
I want to be out by spring.
I know.
It's so bad that the temperatures are up to the 40s already. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like 40 something. Don't it?
Yeah, Friday is supposed to be 49.
Yeah. And two weeks after that, they said that it might go up 10 more after that. So being the 50.
Yep, ailment. It's written there, Kat.
So spring is coming pretty soon.
Spring is here.
I understand what they say about the haircut.
What?
He said I'm supposed to relax. He's already seen snow on Easter.
Yeah.
I don't know, my blood starts boiling that she's giggling with Scott. I don't know why it's bothering me so much, but it is right
So I
now.
got a question, Mom.
Okay.
So Grandma watches the news every time, right?
I couldn't tell you what Grandma does.
Oh.
I don't know. Why?
Because of that, when they said that they were suing Steven, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how much they're suing him for.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I just think that they're trying to get rid of his attorneys. Because they said that they don't want him spending his money on attorneys. Attorneys and bail.
Huh?
They don't want him spending his money on attorneys and the bail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Channel 2 again, too.
Who was?
Steven.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he wasn't on there. Oh, he was like on there just a little bit
Yeah.
when he
So
walked
what's
into the court. And then Mike came on.
Mike?
Her brother, you know,
Oh.
he said that story again about me not being
You have 1 minute left. Not being what?
a hero.
Oh.
So, do you want to call Travis and tell him you don't have to look in my locker?
Yeah,
Do you want me to?
Oh, if you want, you can. That way you get to talk from you.
Okay.
The Hallbachs were suing Stephen. Tim Hallbach, so Teresa's brother, is a lawyer.
Okay.
And so what Brendan is saying is true. The thought behind that was you're trying to prevent Stephen from being able to pay for a lawyer to defend him, which I think is bullshit. I mean, I guess I have to think on the other side of it, you know, that if somebody murdered my son, I guess I would do, and I believed that they murdered my son, that I would want to do everything possible to fuck over their life. But I really think it's bullshit that you're supposed to get a fair trial. And so what they're trying to do is cut him off from that money he was going to be getting. So he can't get bail and he can't get a good attorney. So they were doing everything they could to stack the deck against Stephen. All right, we're going into call 6. This is the last call in this file and will be the last call on this video. And then I'll go live on Stephen Avery Project and do a review of all the calls since the last one.
Hello? Hello, this is a collect call from
Brendan.
This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Oh?
Hello, he's not home.
Oh.
Brandon.
What?
Travis ain't home.
Okay.
Should I tell him that you called? I don't know what time he's getting home.
Well, I just wanted to tell him that tomorrow at school you don't have to look in my locker.
Oh, alrighty.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for you.
All right, so that's the last call on this video. But what I was saying before on the haircut is I get what they're saying is it's the general belief that you want to look presentable, that you think the court is going to treat you differently if you look like a respectable kid. That I get. I also get when Barb has told him over and over again that his hair looks greasy. When you look at the pictures of Stephen in court, he does. His hair looks greasy, as, you know, and his face is breaking out. We've heard him talk about wearing the same socks for weeks on end, not changing his socks. I'm sure the kid wasn't bathing. It's scary. I'd be nervous to get into a shower at a jail. And the kid does, you know, look at how you know, he's saying there's a game room there, and this kid lives and breathes video games. And we had listened to call after call after call of people trying to get him to go in the game room, and he wouldn't. So if the kid won't walk into a game room that you wear clothes to go into, I'm sure he wasn't going into the shower. So I understand his mom wanting him to get a haircut and look presentable. But this again goes to you're not understanding this kid's mental capability and how to speak to this kid. And so when he's in this stressful situation, how about we don't obsess on what he looks like? You know, so let's not use up these precious minutes that cost a lot of money to harp on him to get his hair cut and to tell him he looks greasy. You don't have to do that over and over and over again. He's not in court every day. So right before going to court, maybe you want to mention something to him on this day, whatever, get clean. I know they try to use everything against inmates. That's why there's also a game they play, for you to be able to wear your own clothes into court. That's something you have to put in writing and get approval for. And it has to be done X amount of days prior. So if you miss that window, that's why you're then walking in there in the orange jumpsuit or a striped jumpsuit. And they do that intentionally because they want you to look bad. They want you to look guilty. I think that's all dumb. They know you're being held in custody, so of course you're going to wear that jumpsuit. That doesn't mean you're guilty. It means you're in custody awaiting your trial. You're supposed to be innocent. Innocent until proven guilty, but it's guilty unless proven innocent, is the way our system works, unfortunately. I'm not sure about the showering situation. I believe at this point, Carolyn, Brendan was in a younger section because he had, what's his face? Somebody who had been there before. Which one had said they'd been there? Oh, Brad. That Brad had been there for whatever Brad got in trouble for. I don't even recall what it is, nor do I particularly care. But then Brendan was tried as an adult, which is crazy to me. Isn't that insane that he's tried as an adult and he was 16 going on 17 with a 70 IQ or whatever the number was, low 70. Remember, Steven's IQ is lower than Brendan's. People always forget that part. He's not thinking like an adult on anything to this day. How could Brendan think of us as an adult? Because he's never been free. He's frozen in time. Same thing for Steven. He was first taken at 22, right? He was 22 when they took him. And then he was only out for 2 years before they take him again. So these men have never been given the opportunity to mature. Prison is a whole different world. Noise the shit out of me. So, all right, so that's it for today here in Gossip. We are next scheduled to do it Wednesday. I never know for my one job if I'm working that day or not until that morning. So if I have to work that day, then we would not go live until probably around 4 p.m. my time, which it's now 5:11 p.m. my time. So it'll be late. It would be late for you all around the world. If I don't have to work, like today, they said I didn't have to work. So then I started at 2. So what I'm going to do is I'll end this video, go bump my laundry around, and then we will go live on Steven Avery Project for the review. So thank you everybody for joining us today, all the Debbies. And there's my boss calling me. So, talk to you soon. Hello.